18. Wanted to talk through the refinement kickoff for 15.7. 15.7 delivers December 22nd, so we've tried to make this a slightly lighter milestone, knowing that a lot of us in the US and Europe have some holidays before that and after that, so just trying to be aware of that. So the big theme for the milestone is the secure CI job token by default. And there's two big issues that roll into that in our goals. The front end for the new interface for inbound. The back end work is just moved into 15.6, but is in flight already. So this hopefully could pull forward even. And then making that the default for any new projects. So today you have the option to make use the limited CI job token, your default option, but it's not on by default. We're going to flip that in anticipation of in 16.0 getting rid of that feature altogether. So it's just the limited token, and you have to set an inbound scope for it of which projects can use their token on yours. So then the second goal here is backend work for cost factors, getting the cost factors out of the code. And we have a new column for the standard and the OSS cost factor admin, and then not applying those cost factor discounts to the Mac and the Windows runners, which we're doing in a horrible way today, I think. So I've got almost everything into a verified label that is in the milestone. The CI job token work is in a verified P1s. After getting our SLOs for any sort of reliability, security type things done, that's the first thing we should be looking at. And then pulling from the right, or working from the right rather. We have an infra dev issue. We have a potential data integrity issue, although we haven't seen any data loss. It's something to look at. That's a verified P1 as well. Then we get into the secondary goals, creating those columns, cost factor, and some bugs that we have. So those are the issues. And then into verify P3, these are going to be stretch, if anything, if we get to them. A git push option bug, that's one of our more popular bugs in the backlog that isn't scheduled, and working with the runner team on ensuring that after script is called for, ensuring that after script is actually canceling or being called on a canceled and a timed out pipeline. Oh, that's a mouthful. So those are some highlights into 15.7. I also wanted to just click into and look at the CI minutes cost factor follow-ups. We've moved all of the tech debt and the pending work around the CI minutes work, now that we're down to a cost factor of 1 on the public projects, into a single epic, so we can close out that other epic. So all of that work is here. 15.7, 15.8, and into 15.9, it looks like that we'll be doing the cleanups. It's really getting that cost factor into the database so that we can change it more easily, not having it hard coded in the code, so that we're not having to push code changes to make those changes. And then wanted to look a little bit ahead into 15.8. This will be the January release. So again, it's going to be a lighter one. I'll be filling in issues here. There's stuff already in the milestone and with verified P1 and P2 that just isn't into this planning issue. But the theme is going to be get the cost factor out of the code. And this should be the milestone in which we're able to flip the feature flag for the UI so that cost factor can be handled in the admin, and then we can add on to that interface. But that's the big theme. Goals, as always, meeting our reliability SLOs, reliability issue SLOs, and then completing that CI minute work, using that new cost factor columns behind the feature flag. So the feature flag may still be there, but we'll remove it in 15.9 in case anything goes wonky. But those are kind of some headlights into what's coming in what will be the 15.8 milestone. So I'll post this to Unfiltered. I'll drop a link into the channel with links to these two planning issues as well. If you have any questions, you can Slack me there, or you can leave a comment on one of the issues. Thanks.